have with me the Millers, Kevin, Sherry, and their granddaughter
Kennedy.
Okay. All right, Kevin, I'll start with you.
Okay.
So what's your connection to International Harvester?
Well, I was born and bred red. Dad had a farm, and that's all we had was Farmall tractors.
Okay. And is that close to here?
And 1 mile away as a crow flies. That's as far away from home as I ever got.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Lived within a 1 mile radius your whole life.
I couldn't go too far, you know.
Okay. All right. Sherry, now you got a personal connection to this 400 behind us here.
I do.
Would you like to tell us about it?
This was my grandfather, Ellis Ranks tractor, and we grew up in Millersburg, and that was where it was from.
Okay. So Ellis bought the tractor, uses it on his farm. He bought it, where did he buy it at?
He bought it at Sharp's Implement in Milford. Sharp Hardware in Milford, Indiana.
That's right. So he uses it on his farm. It sold at auction when?
I believe it was in '97 when we sold a lot of the farm equipment after when Grandpa retired.
Okay. All right, so at that point the tractor drops off the radar screen, life goes on.
Yep.
Everybody gets big.
Yep.
So Kevin, then your phone rings, and you want to tell us what that phone call was about?
Yeah, I received a phone call from the guy that owned the tractor, which I didn't know at the time he did, Tom Stroup. And he just said, he goes, "Hey Kevin," he says, "I think I got something you're interested in." Well, I thought he was kind of crazy because I didn't know what he'd have that I'd be interested in. And he said, I got your wife's grandfather's Farmall 400. So that sparked a little interest right away, and it's come home, told my wife, and at that point we both decided we probably ought to go look at it, I guess.
Okay, so you get the call, you go to look at the 400. I'd like both of you to tell us maybe what your thoughts were at the time. Also, we got some pictures I'll add in here at this point of the tractor when you went to see it in its original state. So,
well, when we first got there and he pulled the tractor out, I was like, no thanks. Because it was in not good shape, but he saw more than I did.
Well, you know, there's beauty underneath everything, but it was just freshly overhauled, so that was a plus for me. And all the sheet metal was there, all the trim was there, nothing was missing. I mean, it looked like somebody took a ball bat to the grill, which is pretty normal on these old tractors. Tires were bald, but it ran like a top. So I thought, there's something here, just got to see it. And I seen it. Took a while for her to see it.
Okay. So you bought it, obviously.
Yep.
You bring it home.
We brought it home.
Tell us a little bit about...
Well, we brought it home in December of 2015.
Yeah.
First stop on the way home was where I used to work to give it a good bath. I think it had grease and oil on it from the first day it was probably in a field. And
yeah, the pictures there, you can see there's one before
the power
wash. Before you power washed it, and one on the trailer on the way off. It's pretty good.
So we got the power washing done the first time. That was with the sheet metal on it, and we brought it home and put it in the barn, and I just started stripping everything it would unbolt as far as sheet metal wise. We took off of it, and then it went back on the trailer and back to power washing again, and then to find all the stuff that lies underneath it.
Piece by piece, kind of just started redoing it.
Yep.
Okay, so we bring it up to the condition you see here, and Sherry, can you tell us what happened the first couple times you had it out to show it?
Well, the first time was actually the Elkhart County 4-H Fair Parade this year. We got it done the day before, and
was there a couple long nights in there, Kevin? Or...
Long days, very long days, and she was very adamant about when we bought it that she wanted it done for the 4-H Fair Parade that coming year because Grandma's still around, and she wanted Grandma to see that tractor.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And, we went through the parade, drove beautifully, got a lot of compliments, and our group won first place in the antique tractor. And after we got done with the parade, we drove it to Grandma's so she could see it.
You got a picture of that too, don't
Yes.
you?
Yep.
I think we'll put that in here sometime in the video.
Okay.
And your second show.
Yeah, and then
the second show was Labor Day weekend. Again, it was at the fairgrounds. It was the antique tractor. It was a toy
show and tractor show.
And there was about 30 tractors there or so, and we won People's Choice, first place.
okay. All right. So,
So she was strutting pretty high.
is that right? So your opinion about the tractor had changed by that point from your initial thoughts,
Definitely
right?
changed.
Okay.
I absolutely love it. He did a good job.
Okay. All right. Okay, now we're joined by Sherry's father, Chuck. They got just a few words in closing they're going to say, and we'll let them speak.
When we got the tractor back, it was just neat to be able to see, the reaction, like I said, of my grandmother, and Dad was glad that we got it back as well, and we just hope that someday we will be able to pass it along to my daughter, and then she now has a daughter as well and can pass it along to her, and hopefully it can stay in the family and just have many more years of enjoyment.
Right. Yeah, it's been around. It'll soon be, other than the short time that it was gone, it's been around since 1978. And when it was purchased, and and used a lot around our farm, and so it is neat to see it. Kevin did a fantastic job restoring it, and best it's ever looked.
Chuck, I want to thank you once again for your service to our country. Without men like you willing to answer the call, and we wouldn't have the great country that we have. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Privilege.